They got their first L4 and they're pulling out that LG, but struggling with it a little bit at the moment. 68-77 with another drop on the L1. We got 82-86 Farwell Robotics playing defense on the red down here. Right now the score is 23-22. It's tight. 6100 looking like they're trying to get a little algae out of the reef. There goes 66-42, the Alliance captain putting on an L2. They get it. There goes an L4 from South Christian Sailors. 68-77 puts up an L1. 82-86 is definitely causing a little bit of frustration down here. I don't know how much, but it looks like 54-62. That's Two Paws getting their L4 in there anyway. They're keeping right up, 43-41. Tight score here with over a minute left. There goes an L4 for the Blue Alliance. Here comes an L4 for the Red Alliance. Oh, but it's a miss. That's a bummer. 6100 is feeding this processor. This is the second round of that. Human player, nothing but net. 56-61, it is tracking. Here you go, human player, nothing but barge again. 6100 is putting their fourth LG in here. Looks like that Red Alliance is trying to pull away, but South Christian is fighting the best they can. They got another L4 and they went to the Coral feeder station. They got another one. Here comes another one. Oh, and that miss hurts at this time. 87-77. It's starting to spread out a little bit. 82-86 got hung up on that algae. They are stuck and done on the red side. 54-62 with an L4. Looks like that 93-86, 93-90. They were pulling away, but not so much. 6100 is up already. Here comes the last minute L2 for the Red Alliance. 54-62 goes and parks. Oh, all three red robots parked. One hanging, two hanging for blue. It is so close, 105-90. Two hanging robots for blue, one hanging robot for red, and two parked. It is too close to call. If there's one single point not counted, it could throw the whole thing off. Let's see if that red robot with a shallow hang is enough with two parked robots, with two blue hanging. Let's see the score. Match number 6. It's gonna be the Red Alliance. Final score, 1 point. 1 point sent this team down. One point made the difference between advancing in the lower bracket and being eliminated. All right, let's give a big round of applause for our Alliance 7, made up of 60-98, 68-77, 70-54, and 82-86.
First, you'll move in. Explore campus. Make your first music video. Animate a logo. Create a documentary. Stream sports. produce live television, collaborate with others, and make an impact. Learn how to capture the moment in television and digital media production at Ferris State University.
All right, let's meet the teams for the next round. Match number 7. We have 2 undefeated alliances. Alliance number 1 and alliance number 4. Starting down here with alliance number 1, our alliance captain. It's 494.
Martian.
Their alliance partner, Team 70.
4 Martians.
And rounding out the Red Alliance, the number 1 alliance, it's 9242.
The Hamony Hawks.
These guys. All right, down here for the Blue Alliance, it starts with 8612.
CCR Kelvin Christian Robotics.
Their alliance captain, 5535.
The Bionic Bison.
And last, but definitely not least, it's 4004.
Mars Rovers.
All right, thumbs are up. Drivers behind the lines. Let's find out who's going to the lower bracket and who's going to the winner's circle. In 3, 2, 1, go!
And we are off autonomous phase. Red Alliance already starting off with 2 Coral on level 4. 8612 going the other way, looking for that top row as well. And there's now 4 for the Red Alliance on level 4. Now drivers taking control. 55-35, the Blue Alliance already getting some algae up there, but 70's going to counter, gets it in there as well. 8612 looking for one up top, trying to counter up for Red Alliance, who are already taking a big lead. 55-05-35, doing a really good job getting some algae, bringing it back and forth, putting it up in their barge. But that fourth level is nearly already almost completed, and we're not even a minute into this match for the Red Alliance. Team number 70 now looking for the second to last one. They have it there. Third to last one. Now only need one more to complete that top row, but they've only gotten one on the bottom. 92-42 also playing a lot of defense for their team. The amount of different skill sets this Red Alliance team has, they can shoot algae, they can get coral in any position that they need. Now here's the Blue Alliance, drops an algae, 55-35, trying to get it up there. Now the Red Alliance, 1 minute remaining, doing all they can to stack up the score, 55-35, a nice shot in there. 92-42 of the Red Alliance still playing some defense, making it hard for 86-12. They can barely get a coral into their bot. 40-04 doing some diligence as well, filling up that middle row. Another algae for the Blue Alliance. 30 seconds to go. 55-35. Already trying to get their bot up with 20 seconds left. They need all the points they can get. 86-12 trying to do the same thing for the Blue Alliance. None of the Red Alliance in there as yet. 10 seconds left to go. All the bots now trying to get up. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Looks like one bot up for the Red Alliance and all 3 for Blue.
The art of not giving in. 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 The art of not giving in.
Results are in for match number 7 in the second round, upper bracket. It's the Red Alliance. 151-124. Team number 1 will advance in the upper bracket. Team number 4 pushed down to the lower bracket.
Running back and forward 'cause I'm causing you heartache. Thinking I could leave you any second of night. Never been the one to be.
Hi, I'm Lanija, we're here with Emma, who works for the Good Martians. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. We're second place today, and we're partnered up with our sister team 494, so feeling pretty good about today.
So how do you feel about going into the next round of competition?
I think since we're both extremely good robots, and they have not lost once at all today, and we lost only once today, so I'm feeling pretty good. We have very complementary robots, and our autonomouses work very well as well.
Called Larry the Lobster?
Yep. Yeah, that is actually our robot's name, and it's pretty accurate because on one side we have 2 algae rollers powered by the new CTRA minions rolling, just able to quickly pick up our algae. And then on the other side, we actually have our coral intake, which is able to retract and come back in so that it's within our perimeters, but we're also able to reach over any coral that might have fallen in front of the station or in front of the reef area.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Good luck in your competition. We're here with RJ, who's the team captain of 494, the Martians. Can you talk a little bit about what your role is on the team?
Yeah, my main role is strategy and drive-in. So I handle the strategy between matches and our upcoming matches.
Can you talk a little bit about your robot and the design and how you came up with it?
Our robot is very unique in some ways. Our algae handler has been redesigned since week 1, now is much more reliable, Our climber is very effective. It lifts our robot off the ground in less than half a second. And our coral handler is a passive way of scoring. We don't have any motors or wheels or anything. It's completely passive.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and good luck in the competition.
Crossed the line as I fell from the edge. And I'm crashing down. I'm crashing down.
All right, looking for the second match in the second round for the upper bracket. Starting off for the Red Alliance, it's 1918.
That's NC Gears.
And next up for the Red Alliance, 7911.
That's Scrap Cat Robotics.
And last for the Red Alliance, 7211.
Lights, camera, Hollywood.
Heading over to the Blue Alliance. Starting off, we got 10589.
It's your Binary Crows.
And right next door, 10421.
It's the Coded Dragons.
And last for the Blue Alliance, 5505.
That's V2 Volts Squared. Hollywood.
Thumbs are up. Let's get to some action. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. NC Gears puts on the first L4. We have 2 for the Blue Alliance and 1 for the Red Alliance. NC Gears has a second. They've got that. Oh, we've got 3 L4s, 4 L4s for the Blue Alliance, 4 L4s for the Red Alliance. Oh, nope, 1 is stuck yet. No, they're not going to lay that. No, 7211 held on to it during all the time. Here goes your Binary Crows putting an algae up in the barge. They'll go get some more. 7211 Hollywood puts up another L4. 1918 gets stuck only for a second. Their partner helps them out. Down here we got 7911 to play a little defense. 105-89. The Binary Crows putting a little bit more LG in the barge. Here goes LG. 1918 NC Gears and their partner Hollywood score at the same time. L4. Here goes Volt Squared. They get that L5. It rings around and it goes down. 104-21 is trying to play some defense, but I don't know how effective. NC Gears gets that L4. There's only 1 L4 left on that top thing. 7211 just misses an L3. 5505. That's your Volt Squared with an L4. Does it go on? No, it misses, unfortunately. 88-85, this is a tight score with 1 minute left. 1918 putting up the last L4 of the rack on the reef. There they go. We have a couple spaces left for blue. 97-91. This is a tight score. Oh, Hollywood misses. 1918 puts another LG up in the barge. 105, Binary Crows stuck. They almost tipped over. They made it off. They're off. They're free. 5505 loses a little LG. Binary Crows put up another one. Meanwhile, 1918 put up a little LG in the barge. That sound was 20 seconds left. We've got 1918 over here looking for a little extra. These teams need their climb. Up. Hollywood is struggling. Oh my goodness.
getting lost tonight. As the moon shines, we're taking another step to the sky. So open your eyes, don't be scared to leave. All you have to do is let in all the light, let in all the light, let it all.
All right, the lights are green. Go ahead and grab your robots. We're going to clear these off and set up for the next match. All right, we're going to have our final scores. And here they come. And it's going to be the Blue Alliance. Our number 3 alliance has beat our number 2 alliance. But our number 2 alliance isn't done. They just go down to the lower bracket, and we'll be seeing more of them. So I have a Safety All-Star Award, or 2 actually, to give away. I have a Friday winner and a Saturday winner. So when I call your name, please just stand up with your team here. We have the Friday winner. It's Sadie from Team 9176, the Steel Sturgeons. And our Saturday Safety Award goes to Caitlin from 5462 to Paul Robotics. I don't know, Caitlin. I see that coat with all those pins in there. Are you sure that's safe? They got a lot of sharp points. All right. This is from the lower bracket. It's match number 9. It's Alliance 4 versus Alliance 7. And it starts with Alliance 4 down here on the red alliance. And that starts with Team 8612.
CCR.
Their alliance captain, 5535.
The Bionic Bison.
And last but not least, on the number 4 alliance, it's 404.
Mars
4004.
Rovers.
Down here, the number 7 alliance, it starts with their team captain, 6642.
The Stingers of Steel.
And next to them, we have Team 6100.
The Robots.
And rounding out our number 7 alliance, it is 5462.
Two Power Robotics.
All right, thumbs are up. Drivers behind the lines. We're ready to robot in 3, 2, 1, go.
Autonomous phase underway now. 55-35, the Red Lions looking to get one, and they do. Red Lions already has 2, now almost 3 in that lower tier level. None for the Blue Lions. But now it's autonomous phase. Blue Lions starting off. They already got 1 coral on level 4. 86-12 looking to get one as well. 55-35 shoots a hoop and it rolls out. 40-04 going back and forth. Picking up coral off the ground, put it in. That's the specialty technique that they have. Not many bots have it as well. Only 2 coral for Alliance number 7, the Blue Alliance. 7 for the Red Alliance. Missed shot there by 86-12. But they do have row 3 and row run pretty stacked. Blue Alliance only has 2 on row 3 and 3 on row 4. Here's a shot for the Red Alliance. That one's in. 55-35 looking for one. That one's in as well. Blue Alliance slowly climbing their way back, getting some good needed points on level 4. Here's 66-42 going for another one. That one's in. 54-62 got another one. And 6100 of the Blue Alliance now all tied up. 1 minute remaining. $55-35 going up. They got a good amount of algae. Not much for the Blue Alliance, but the Blue Alliance keeping it strong, getting some good points up on that top row. But that third level for the Red Alliance is nearly completed. Under 30 seconds to go. All red team members are going to get docked. 20 seconds remaining. Blue Alliance still wanting to get some points before they head over to dock. And all 3 of the Red Alliance are up. Here comes the Blue Alliance with 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and 1. All right, scores are in. Only a 15-point difference. It's the Red Alliance. 164-121. Team number 4 will advance. And team number 7 sadly eliminated. Trying to finish out round 3 of this lower bracket. We got Alliance 2 for the Red Alliance and Alliance 8 for the Blue Alliance. Starting off with the Red Alliance, it's 1918.
That's NC Gears.
And their Alliance teammate, 7911.
That's Scrap Cat Robotics.
And sharing some similar numbers, 7211.
That's Lights, Camera, Hollywood.
Going over to the Blue Alliance, starting things off, 3603.
That's your Cyber Coyotes.
And next up, it's Team 107.
That's Team Robotics.
Last for the Blue Alliance, 7160.
It's the O-Bots.
Thumbs are up. Let's get this match started. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and we're off. I see an L4 going on for the Red Alliance. One L4 misses, one L4 makes it for the Blue Alliance. Looks like 1918 put up a second L4. Did they get a third? They did. It's a done deal. All right, 7160 going over for some algae up into the barge. Not quite releasing there. Meanwhile, NC Gears is putting up another couple L4s. Got 3603 coming in to play a little defense. Cyber Coyotes. They come down and smash this red robot. That's 7911 coming down to play some defense. Now we got 7160 playing defense over here. They must have had something go wrong. Hollywood's lining up. They put up an L4. 1918, they released a little algae on their way up and placed an L4. 107 putting up an L3. They've got it. They're going to catch a little more ground coral. Oh, they missed that ground coral. Hollywood is filling up the top of the L4s. Meanwhile, 7160 playing a little defense. Hollywood and NC Gears tripping each other up over each other, but that doesn't matter. They're taking a commanding lead, 75-35. The Red Alliance is just pulling ahead. Unbelievable. 107 is picking up from the ground and delivering. They're usually scoring them on the L3 level at this time, but there's an L2. 1918 needs some more coral. They're going to sneak in against the defender and get it. 7211 delivers an L3. That L4 rack is full for the Red Alliance. They are currently leading 93-38. Not a small lead. Here goes NC Gears with a little bit of algae. They'll put that right in the barge. 7911 is getting shoved around by the Cyber Coyotes here. They might be trying to play defense, but they are getting slammed just as hard as they are given. 107 with another L3. They got that. We have 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 7211 is up. 1918 is up. Two blue robots are parked. Two red robots are in the air and one parked. Right. You can grab your robots. The lights are green. We'll reset the field as we wait. Here comes our final scores. Match number 10. And it's going to be your Red Alliance. All right, we have a 6-minute break coming up here. And during that time, I'd like to invite a new friend of mine. His name is Bob Most to present something that he wants to give away.
Thank you very much, Doug. So, Doug, just wanted to say thank you for being our MC today, as well as Ryan. My name is Bob Most. I am with the College of Engineering Technology in the electronics program. I've been with FIRST Robotics since 2008 in my home team 2619 in Midland, Michigan. So if you're interested in electronics or automation, come see me. I'd be glad to show you my program. But as you know, this is the first time that we've had a FIRST Robotics competition here at Ferris. And it takes a lot to get that to happen. And so I'd like to recognize a couple people that made that happen here today. And so the first person that I'd like to honor and have you guys honor with me is a person that broke down the barriers that always exist inside of a organization and find the funding to make this happen. And so I'm talking about a person that kind of enabled this whole event to happen here today, and I'm very grateful for that, and I hope you are too. And so I'm talking about Professor Nate Leatherman. There you go, Nate. Sorry about that. Thank you, Nate. All right, thank you very much.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
All right, match. Round 4, match number 12, lower bracket. Let's meet the Red Alliance. First off, we got 1918.
It's NC Gears.
And next up, 7911.
That's Scrap Cat Robotics.
And last for the Red Alliance, 7211.
That's Lights, Camera, Hollywood.
And Alliance number 4, the Blue Alliance, we got 8612.
That's CCR, Calvin Christian Robotics.
Next up for the Blue Alliance, 5535.
That's the Bionic Bison.
And last but not least, 4004.
It's Mars Rovers.
All right, I'm getting the thumbs up. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
Have the other ones. I got to. All right, we are off. Sorry about that. 7211 with an L4. NC Gears with 3 L4s. And drivers step up and drive. But Bionic Bison put in an LG. They're going for more. 8612's going down to play a little D, it looks like. They are smashing and grabbing down there. Let's see if they can do a little damage. Mars Rover putting up an L3. They've got that. 1918 getting that line up. They pull that L4. 8612 smashing it in NC Gears. 4003 down, or 4004 putting up an L3. 3-4, I'm getting confused. 5535, it's your Bionic Bison. They put up their 4th LG. Here goes 4004 with another L3. Meanwhile, 7211 Hollywood and 1918 NC Gears are just hammering this L4 bracket. They've got a couple L3s, but 8612 playing a little defense. They spilled a little coral for Bionic Bison just loading up the top of the barge. Meanwhile, that Red Alliance is taking off in score. 4004 putting up another L3. There's Mars Rover. 7211 working around. 8612 smashing and grabbing over here. Trying to play some defense, but I don't know how effective it is. 7911 came to play a little defense. Mars Rover with another L3. Red Alliance pulling with a commanding lead. 8612 playing some tough D, keeping 1918 from doing what they need to do. There goes 1918 with a little algae. They'll put that up in the barge. Here goes Hollywood with an L3. Here's your Bionic Bison. 8612 hooking in. Mars Rover hooking in. 1918's in the air. 7911's in the air. 5535 is in the air. 4004 in the air. And time runs out on match number 12. All right, we're ready with our final scores. Match number 12. And it's a Red Alliance. 147 to 119. And that will eliminate that Alliance number 4. Let's give a big round of applause to Alliance number 4. 5535, 4004, and 8612. All right, during this time, while we're waiting for the next rounds, we're going to give away some awards. That way we don't have a giant award ceremony later. Our first award is the Imagery Award in honor of Jack Kamen. The Imagery Award is in honor of Jack Kamen, Dean's father, for his dedication to art, illustration, and his devotion to FIRST. This award celebrates attractiveness in engineering and outstanding visual aesthetic integration of a machine and a team appearance. This team highlights their unity and teamwork like a pack in perfect formation. With layers of symbolism in their logo, this team shows how they embody the principles of FIRST core values. Let's give this team a round of applause. That's 5462 Two Paws Robotics. The Gracious Professionalism Award. It celebrates outstanding demonstration of FIRST core values, such as continuous, gracious professionalism, working together both on and off the field of play. The winning team exemplifies the principles of FIRST: fairness, humility, positivity, and respect. Once upon a time, there was a band who shared their generosity all across the land, loudly and proudly singing their praises of engineering, science, and business. Their passion shines as bright as the heavens. Let's hear it for Team 107! That's Team Robotics! Congrats. So the Team Spirit Award is not just for being the loudest person. The Team Spirit Award celebrates extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit through exceptional partnership and teamwork, furthering the objectives of FIRST. This bedazzling team is an enthusiastic big family. They nourish the community and buzz to assist other teams. They swarm to spread positivity and crush their goals. Congratulations, Team 6642! That's the Stingers. Here they are, the Harrison Stingers of Steel. Oh, careful, careful, careful. The Rising All-Star Award celebrates the team that has persisted through challenges despite the difficulties of being a young program. This could be the result of being a new team or a team with a recent turnover in membership. The fleet rebuilt because many walked the plank. They all rode together when the waves got rough. Now armed with a youthful armada full of talent, knowledge, and positivity, their team is sailing towards the rising stars. 7054, the South Christian Sailors!
That's all for now. Join us back in a few minutes when matches resume.
All right, in just over 2.5 minutes, we will begin. We're still on break, but you got about 2.5 minutes. All right, let's meet the teams for our next round. This is round 5, match 13. It has our number 1 alliance over here as the Red Alliance. And it starts with team 494.
Martians.
And what I'd call their sister team, that is team 70.
More Martians.
And rounding out that number 1 alliance is 9242.
The Hamony Hawks.
Down here for the Blue Alliance, our number 2 alliance. It starts with 1918.
NC Deals.
And in the middle, it's 7911.
Scrap Cat Robotics.
Their alliance captain, 7211.
Lights, Camera Hollywood.
So I would just like to call this to your attention here. We have the Martians Alliance over here, the Red Alliance. And the head of the teams over there is a Mr. Tenbrink. And his brother is the head of the team down here, the 1918 team. Wayne, what's your brother's name? Oh my goodness, he called you your other brother's name, Jay. All right, we have drivers behind the lines. The lights are green, the thumbs are up. We're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the autonomous phase is underway. One of these teams advancing to the finals, and one will take the trip home. Both these teams starting off strong. 2 Coral up in that top row, now 4 for the Red Alliance. Drivers now have control. 92-42 going to play some defense for the Red Alliance. 79-11 playing defense for blue. 79-11 might have too much to handle on their hands. 40-94 and number 70 for the Red Alliance are pretty quick. If they can get those coral up to those top levels pretty fast, it's going to be tough to beat. With the Blue Alliance making some haste. Hollywood misses one, but going back for another, trying to fill up that top row. Only 3 more required for level 4 for the Red Alliance. 40-94, the Red Alliance now starting on row number 3. Going for a second last is 70, they got it. 11 coral for the Blue Alliance and 12 for Red. That's it, 2 algae up on the top of the barge for the Red Alliance. Things keeping tight. Looks like that top row of the Red Alliance is full. They can start focusing on others, getting some more points, getting some more. And with 1 minute left. And now it looks like 79-11 unstuck for the Blue Alliance. Back to defense for them. Number 70 hits one up. Algae point for the Red Alliance. No algae points for the Blue Alliance. Prioritizing that coral, but they're filling things out. Could be crucial in some last-minute points. And now 30 seconds remaining. Blue Alliance finally gets some algae in the blue zone, trying to make it pretty difficult. Looks like 72-11 is up for the Blue Alliance. 10 seconds left to go. 92-42 is up. A second one up for the Red. 5 seconds left. 79-11 is up. 2 and 1. Looks like all 3 for Red and possibly all 3 for Blue. Ladies and gentlemen, results are in. It's the Red Alliance! Alliance number 1 advances to the finals, 175-135. And let's give a round of applause to Alliance number 2. Team 119. 18, 79-11, and 72-11.
Hey, it's Andrew. I'm interviewing 7211 Hollywood, and I'm here with... Hey, it's Andrew. I'm interviewing 7211 Hollywood, and I'm here with...
That would be Ben. Hello.
I'm here with Ben. And Ben, tell me, what is your position on your team?
I am the human player. I give callouts, I feed pieces, and I give feedback. I pay attention to autons and do all the nitty-gritty work.
Can you tell me a little bit about your robot this year and how it's doing?
So our robot, just from its inception, was meant to kind of mimic the kitbot while also being expandable, and we also reuse plenty of parts from our other robots. Like we learned elevator tech similarly last year with our robot, and we have our algae grabber, which is a modified version of our 2018 robot.
Sweet. And you've already had your first playoff competition. Can you tell us how that went?
That went absolutely splendidly. That was Kettering 1, and we absolutely rocked the house. It was great competition, and it got really close to the nitty-gritty, but since we got finalists, I think that left us in a really good spot to come here and, succeed.
Awesome. Well, good luck with the rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right, we're going to give away a few more awards. The Autonomous Award celebrates the team that has demonstrated consistent, reliable, high-performance robot operation during autonomously managed actions. Evaluation is based on the robot's ability to sense its surroundings, position itself or onboard mechanisms appropriately, and execute tasks. This team flew above the rest. They used special sensors to get a bird's eye view and ensure alignment with the reef. They enjoyed a bit of an advantage. That team would be 105-89. That is the Binary Crows. The Creativity Award, sponsored by Rockwell Automation, celebrates creativity that enhances strategy of play and was intentionally designed, not discovered. This team is no stranger to the reef. They cleverly took advantage of the new bumper rules and swam to new heights. From fields of green, they opened their sails to creative oceans. Welcome, 8612! That is CCR, Kelvin Christian Robotics. All right, the Quality Award celebrates machine robustness in concept and fabrication, Building the robot is only part of the success, and the judges recognize them as a quality example to others. This team was prepared for the stampede of the main event. By breaking several prototypes, they learned how to make a robot that wouldn't be broken. Their quality let them run free this weekend. That team is 68-77. That's your Mechanical Mustangs from North Point Christian. And that concludes our awards ceremony for this moment. We will be back after the finals, and obviously we'll be giving away those awards as well as the impact and the Dean's List.
I'm back with Riker, who's a part of the Bionic Bison. Can you tell us a little bit about your team and what you do?
So we're a small team from Southwest Michigan, New Buffalo. We want to be a top team, except we know that most likely we're not going to be becoming a top team. So we like to play that underdog position where those top teams would like to lift us up. And so that's kind of the reason why we went with this algae design, where the algae comes into here and we can score it up in the high barge, and we can score it in the side processor, as well as we can pick it up anywhere on the field, if it's on the ground, if it's on the low reef or the high reef, or even off the PVC when they start the matches. Here at this competition, I think we're most likely like #1 for algae scoring, and it clearly shows because we ended up being the top 5 team and then becoming the Alliance 4 captain.
Final question, how has FIRST Robotics impacted your life? How have you learned any new skills, made any new friends?
So FIRST Robotics, I've been a part of it for 3 years now. I started in my sophomore year, and just going through FIRST Robotics and the training from our mentors, it has taught me many life skills that I'll carry on throughout my whole entire life. For example, it's kind of shown my whole passion. It's kind of what got me involved into engineering and stuff, which I'll be going to college for this year at the University of Michigan. People-wise, I mean, I've met incredible people doing FIRST Robotics at New Buffalo. We're a small school and everything. It's no surprise there, except you get to know those people better. And then when you come to the competitions, you get to meet all the incredible people from other teams as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and good luck in the competition.
Thank you. Have fun.
I am a man inside a cage, a sick reminder of a monument to all your endless rage. There's nowhere else that I can dark about the things that I don't wanna know. You never failed to make your mark. A human sacrifice, the pentagram you carved into my heart. The final shot went up in flames. The bullet left my gun, and I don't think I'll ever be the same. This always should have been the conversation. Stopped to think the life she sought would bear so high a cost, and as the walls were closing in, she wished she saw a way to leave it all behind and start again. This always should have been the conversation.
Going down here in front of the judges. Up when I call you. If I call you out. Hey. Handshake. Gonna go down here. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's introduce the teams for our finals match. Number 1, starting over here with our number 3 alliance, and it starts with our alliance captain, 5505.
V2 votes square.
All right. And their alliance partners, 10589.
The Binary Crows.
And their second partner, 10421.
The Coded Dragons.
Down for the Blue Alliance, number 1 Alliance, 494.
Martians.
Their partners, Team 70.
More Martians.
And their other alliance partner, it's 92-42.
Hawks.
So most of you already know what's going to happen here. In first, we are gracious professionals, if nothing else. So even though these teams are battling it out, that one of them wants to be a champion, these teams are going to shake hands. They're going to wish each other the best of luck, and then they're going to go back and try to crush each other, because that's how we do things in first. We love our future, workmates, our future dorm partners, our future project partners, because we compete against them now. That doesn't mean we're going to be competing against them ever. So go ahead and shake hands, wish each other the best of luck. I know, it's kind of a cluster, isn't it? All right. We can close up the field. So I'm going to need a little help with this one. It's been a long day. My voice gets going. I need a little help from the crowd. So when I count down the start of the match and I say 3, 2, 1, can I get the crowd to say go? All right. Before we start, I just got to ask you, who thinks the Red Alliance is going to win this one? And who thinks the Blue Alliance is going to win this one? The Red Alliance? The Blue Alliance? All right, let's find out who's going to go in 3, 2, 1.
And we are off in the autonomous phase. Both teams getting some points up there on the top row. And now autonomous phase is over. Drivers have control. Blue Alliance already starting off. Algae up in the barge. They got 4 already on that top row, but so does the Red Alliance. 92-42 playing some defense, and so is 104-21. Here's 105-89 picking up Algae left, right, and center. Also getting some coral as well. We're barely even a minute in this match, and that top row is nearly filled for both of these teams. 105-89, putting some Algae up in the top barge. Here's 70 for the Blue Alliance. Looking for one top row, and they got it. Not much Algae going for the Blue Alliance, but things are still close. Only a span of 3 points. And now drawing closer to 1 minute remaining. A nice shot there by the Blue Alliance, number 70. 105-89 looking to finish that top row. They need one more. Looks like the Blue Alliance has their top row complete. Still only 2 points spanning between these teams. Every point's gonna matter. All of their positions are gonna matter. Every bot's gotta do their job in this game one. Drawing down to the final couple seconds. 30 seconds to go. And now teams have 20 seconds remaining. 92-42 trying to get hooked up. So is 104-21. 2 bots for the Red Alliance. 10 seconds to go. Red has 2 already. Blue has 1. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. End of the match. Blue Alliance looks like it has all 3 of their bots. Red Alliance might have 2 plus 1 part. Only 1 point spanning between these 2 teams.
Don't try to hide it. You know where your emotions very well. I can tell when you're lying, your fake ass crying can stop now. I know what you did, you know what you've done. It's not enough to fake.
This one's a close one.
Was this all fake love? Fuck! Do we learn a lesson? Can reality be stranger than fiction? Do we learn our lesson? By ignoring all the warning signs, this is my self-destruction.
Ladies and gentlemen, match results are in. Red Alliance wins game 1. 154 to 153. 1 point spanning between these 2 teams. Alliance 3 takes the win.
We're here with Volt Square, and I'm talking to Jack. Can you talk to us a little bit about your team?
Yeah, so our team is made up of 3 main sections. There's the media section, the business section, and then the mechanical section. And then I guess you can say the drive team too. We do all work together to accomplish our main goal, which is perform well at competitions.
What's your role on the team?
So I'm the operator, which at competitions I'm on the drive team, and I make the arm go to different set positions, and I also score coral. And then I also, when we're back at home, I help work on building the robot and getting it functioning well.
So what were some of the thoughts you had while designing this robot to make sure that it could beat everyone else in the competition?
I kind of helped come up with how we wanted to climb, which was our first priority. We really figured out how we wanted to climb before we designed everything else, and we designed the robot around the climb.
And final question, how has First Robotics impacted your life?
I've met a bunch of cool people. I've learned a bunch of really cool skills, and it's something that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life.
We're with 5505, and I'm speaking with Gabe. Can you tell us a little bit about your team and what you do on it?
I am the driver for our team. So at competitions, I operate all of our movement.
So how do you feel about going into the next round of competition?
It feels good. We're aiming for the win, and we're just going to perform our best and see where it goes.
How has First Robotics impacted your life?
I feel like First has given me leadership skills and teamwork skills that will last me a lifetime and get me through jobs and have just really positive effects.
Thank you so much, and good luck in the competition.
Thank you.
Let's give away a few more awards, starting with the Innovation in Control Award, sponsored by Invent. The Innovation in Control Award, sponsored by Invent, celebrates an innovative control system or application of a control component, electrical, mechanical, or software, to provide unique machine functions. This team flew in from afar with a unique driving feature. They drew deep from their well to make their robot more agile. This gave them the nudge they needed to success. That team is 8286. I believe that's Farwell Robotics. Oh, maybe it got sucked out of my hand. All right, the Industrial Design Award, sponsored by General Motors, celebrates the team that demonstrates industrial design principles, striking a balance between form, function, and aesthetics. This team's robot is a work of modern art. They dug up the bones that others discarded to build a mean machine. They have proved that one robot's trash is another robot's treasure. That team is 4835. That's the Junkyard Dogs. The Excellence in Engineering Award celebrates the team that demonstrates a professional approach to the design process and whose design is elegant and advantageous on the field of play. This team took charge of their season. They were wired squarely for success with a detailed concept to build a plan. Their engineering prowess sparked their success. That team is 5505. That's Volt Squared.
Can I be your superhero?
The Team Sustainability Award, sponsored by Dow, celebrates and recognizes a team which has developed sustainable practices to have a positive environmental impact and achieve long-term continuity. This team started as a small fry, but have developed a plan for longevity. Like their mascot, this team focuses on strength and perseverance. Their Hawaiian shirts hide tools of their trade. That team is 9176. That's your Steel Sturgeons. The Judges Award. During the course of a competition, the judging panel may decide that a team's unique efforts, performance, or dynamics merit recognition, yet they don't fit into any existing categories for awards. This team dreams in green with a positive mission for their dynamic merit recognition, especially during this competition, and for all their inspiring efforts that are out of this world. Just a few is not enough. The world needs more. That's Team 70. And that concludes our awards for the moment. We'll be giving away a few more after the contest. The ones I mentioned that I thought I was going to give away this time.
First, you'll move in. Explore campus. Make your first music video. Animate a logo. Create a documentary. Stream sports. produce live television, collaborate with others, and make an impact. Learn how to capture the moment in television and digital media production at Ferris State University.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready and set to start game 2 of the finals. And we're going to start off with team number 3, the Red Alliance, with 105.89.
It's your Binary Crows.
And right next door, 104.21.
It's the Coated Dragons from Baldwin.
And last but not least, the team captain, 5505.
That's Votes Squared.
And now heading over to the Blue Alliance, Alliance number 1, starting off with their team captain, 494.
It's Martian.
And a team with a quite similar name, Team 70.
It's more Martians.
And last, for Alliance number 1, the Blue Alliance, 9242.
It's the Hamity Hawks. The last time the Red Alliance won this, the Blue Alliance is hoping to come back and push us to another match. All right, let's see if we're going to go for that extra match or if we find our champion this one in 3, 2, 1, go! Everybody's off. I've got 2 L4s for red, 2 L4s for blue. I have an L1. There's a third L4 for red. Here's a third and a fourth L4 for blue. 4 L4s to 4 L4s. We had 1 L1 that scored higher for the red. 70 with some LG goes right to the barge. 104.21 is stuck in the middle. They are not helping their team. 10 Binary Crows puts up an LG. Oh, that 104.21 is still stuck. They're so close to being unstuck. Oh, they got 55.05. Oh, that coral finally fell down, L4. Meanwhile, the blue is just slamming these L4s. They are doubling up with Martians and more Martians. They only have 1 more for the L4 rack. We have 3 more over here for the red team. It's close score, though, 82-77 with over 1 minute and 20 to go. 104 is free. They are free. Go cause some havoc. That time cost the Red Alliance just a little bit in scoring because they had to free up their partner. But they're filling up their top L4, and they do it. They have 1 more to go. Oh, and a swing and a miss. That's 70 with the LG. The Blue Alliance has so much algae floating around this floor, it's hard to drive around. 50 seconds left. That's that Volt Squared slamming up a couple points. In the Binary Crows, oh, they lose one. That costs deeply at this moment. Binary Crows with another LG in the reef. Score 109 to 107. It is tight. Here goes L3 for the Blue Alliance. Can their partner get another one? We got an L3 for the Binary Crows and 5505. It's coming down to the end game with 12 seconds left. We have one robot in the air for red. One robot in the air for blue. Second robot in the air. Three robots in the air for blue. And time expires on this match in the finals. All right, the lights are green. Go ahead and collect that junk. All right, we have our final scores for the match number 2 in the finals. Let's see. It's going to be your Blue Alliance. And that forces us into a single match playoff. Do or die.
physical universe is basically playful. There is no necessity for it whatsoever. It isn't going anywhere. That is to say, it doesn't have some destination that it ought to arrive at. But it is best understood by analogy with music. Because music, as an art form, is essentially playful. Music, as an art form, is essentially playful. We say you play the piano. You don't work the piano. Why? It isn't going anywhere. It doesn't have some destination that it ought to arrive at. One doesn't make the end of a composition the point.
Okay, we're going to give away a few more awards. We're going to hope that we have a representative for these awards because some of these teams have packed up. Their pits are empty, and we're not sure if they have left a representative. So we're going to call them out and recognize them either way. And if they're not here, I guess they're going to get their awards in the mail. So the Rookie Award, Rookie All-Star Award celebrates the rookie team exemplifying a young but strong partnership effort, as well as implementing the mission of FIRST to inspire students to learn more about science and technology. Qualifying to compete for the Rookie District All-Star Award at the District Championship. This small team from a small community is finding their way down and around the state. They have partnered with their community to realize that technical stuff is fun, challenging, and full of opportunities to make their dreams come true. They are modeling all that is expected from Rookie All-Stars. That team is 106-22. And that is the Model Bots. And I'm really afraid that they took off. They are from an Upper Peninsula town, so they had to take off to cut down on their drive team. Unfortunately, we will mail them their award. All right, the first Dean's List District Championship semifinalists are outstanding, passionate student leaders who demonstrate exemplary effectiveness at attaining FIRST ideals. They were nominated by their teams for their direct contributions and impact on others, exemplifying leadership and commitment on the team and in their community. First Dean's List District Championship semifinalists recognized here today will move forward to compete at the District Championship. Today, we would like to recognize the following student to stand up. It is Emma from Team 70. The Engineering Inspiration Award celebrates outstanding success in advancing respect and appreciation for engineering within a team's school, organization, and community. Inspiring others to respect science and technology requires passion, knowledge, and commitment, and we recognize these qualities through this award. Qualifying to compete for the Engineering Inspiration Award at I believe it's the state championship, even though these all say district championship. There's no mission impossible for this team. From mentoring to volunteering and sharing their helpful robot tips online, this team really hugs innovation. I'll give you a clue. It starts with Q. 4327, that's Q. Q branch. I believe the Q branch has also vacated the premises. How anticlimactic this little award ceremony was. I get to send the judges back, and we'll do it again after the contest.
All right. It's time for the tiebreaker. Winner takes all. Coming over here to the Red Alliance, we got 105.89.
That's your binary crows.
Next up for the Red Alliance, 104.21.
It's the Coded Dragons.
And last but not least, their team captain, 55.05.
That's Volts Squared.
And now, for the Blue Alliance, another team captain, 494.
It's the Martians.
And right next door, team number 70.
It's more Martians.
And finally, for the Blue Alliance, 92.42.
That's your Hamity Hawks. Our number 1 alliance has won 1, and our number 3 alliance has won 1. We need to find a champion. All right, lights are green, thumbs are up. Drivers behind the lines. Let's find a champion in 3, 2, 1, go! We have L4s, 2 for red, 2 for blue. There's a 3rd one for red. 4th one for red. 3rd and 4th one for blue. Oh, we got one more out of red. 70 puts up a LG in the barge. Their Martian partner puts up another L4. Here goes your binary crows putting in some LG in the top. 56-53, this match has just begun. We're putting LG in the processor over here for the Red Alliance. Human player puts it up in the blue barge. The Martians are trying to get those L4s and clear out all their LG at the same time. Here goes 70, they're gonna go pop a little more LG up in the barge. The Red Alliance just cleared all their L4s. Score is 92-90 with 1:23 left. There goes that Red Alliance with an L3. The L4s are cleared on both alliances. 107 to 110, 113 to 110. There's an L3 for Bolt Squared. Binary Crows pulls the last of all the LG, and then they they score an L3 while they're waiting. Then they put in their LG. That puts them just a hair ahead of the Blue Alliance. 133 to 126. Oh, the Binary Crows miss a preload. That costs them in this kind of timeline. Here goes an L3. Can they line it up? They do. 139 to 138 at the moment. 143 to 130. Oh no, Team 70 has been stuck on LG. Their partner's trying to free them. It is killing their time. This is detrimental. There's an L3 from their partner while they're trying to free him. Bolt Squared taking a lead. They put up that L3. They're going to hang. There goes the Bolt Squared team. This could come down to the climbing. Bolt Squared is up and their partners are both parked. 3 blue robots parked. With 3 blue robots parked, I don't know. Score is tight. Blue Alliance might have this. All right, let's see. Is it a final tiebreaker? Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, this is cracking me up. The computers won't let us do it. Ah! The anticipation is killing me. Here it comes, and it's gonna be a tie. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the new rules, I had to learn them myself here. There are no ties except for in the final. There are tiebreakers to determine that. If we were to go through 5 rounds, then they will apply the same tiebreaker rules that they apply to all the qualifications in other rounds. But until that happens, they have to battle it out over and over.
Check 1, 2.
I am sorry, my microphone is cutting in and out like crazy, and I don't understand what's going on with it. So, a tiebreaker in every single qualifying match goes back to the autonomous, and it is broken by which team has the larger autonomous score. However, a tie can only apply in the finals without a tiebreaker being applied, and after 5 matches, they will apply the same tiebreakers that they do during qualifying matches. But until then, these teams have to repeat over and over and over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's overtime. Starting off for the Red Alliance, it's 105.89.
That's your binary crows.
Next for the Red Alliance, 104.21.
It's the Coated Dragons.
And their team captain, 55.05.
That's both squared.
And heading over the Blue Alliance, we got their team captain, 494.
It's your Martians.
Right next door, it's Team 70.
It's more Martians.
And last but not least, for the Blue Alliance, 92.42.
It's the Hamity Hawks.
We're here with Volt Square, and I'm talking to Jack.
No, we're not. Nope, no, we're not. I might keep cutting it in battery. That Ferris. All right, lights are up, thumbs are up. Let's see if we can find a champion in 3, 2, 1, go! I have 2 L4s for red, 2 L4s for blue. Here comes a third L4 for red, third L4 for blue, fourth L4, 4 to 4. 40 to 37 to start. Auton, Red Alliance takes that autonomous. 70. Martian team puts up another LG in the barge. They're going for an L4. Their partner's just slamming the L4s. Meanwhile, over here on the Red Alliance, 55.05. Volt Square gets an L4. They have one LG in the processor here. All right, we had a little LG get clogged there. That's a problem. 70 pulling a little LG out of their reef and putting it in the barge, but it bounces out. Human player lands one up in here. Meanwhile, the Binary Crows putting them up on their side, on the red side. Currently 85 to 86, 89 to 86, now 93 to 86. Martians just running those coral back and forth. Human player with another one for the barge. Red Alliance with a slight lead. There's another L3 for our Volt Squared team. Here's another processor point going in for the LG for the Red Alliance. Martians putting up another L4, L3 while hanging on to the LG. We'll see if that one stays. It is close. It's 121 to 131, 125 to 131. There goes another L4 from the Binary Crows. They'll grab that LG. No more LG in the red reef. No more LG in the blue reef. Martians are just running from human loading station to human loading station. They need more coral. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance just puts up another L4. They still have an empty L4. Blue took a slight lead here. They are creeping up. Here's an L3 for that Volt Squared team. Comes another LG chunk for the red team. LG for the blue, but that shot does not go in. 13 seconds left. Here goes all the robots trying to climb. Binary Crows need an L4 before they go. Oh, they miss. That could be the game. That could be all the difference right there. $153 to 157. Again, we have a super tight score. Really tight, too tight to call. Just like that last match, it seems a little too close to call. right, go ahead and collect your robots. We're waiting for this final score. I know it's going to be tight. I do not know which alliance won. Drum roll. Here it comes. It's the Blue Alliance!
We keep on running from tomorrow. Oh, from tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running next to you. We keep on running from tomorrow. Oh, from tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running next to you. You never go away from me.
All right, we're going to call down our finalists, and then we're going to call out our champions, and then we're going to give away an Impact Award. All right, our first team to call down for the finalists from our number 3 alliance here. It's going to be 105.89, the Binary Crows. Our second team that we're going to call down for our finalists is Team 10421, the Coated Dragons. All right. And their alliance captain, 5505. It's Votes Squared. And next, we're going to call down our winning alliance, starting with their second pick first. That is 9242, the Hamity Hawks. Their alliance partner, it's Team 70. That's more Martians. And our alliance captain of the winning alliance, it's 494, the Martians. The First Impact Award is the most prestigious award at First. It honors the team that best represents a model for other teams to emulate and best embodies the purpose and the goals of First. The First Impact Award is presented to the team judged to have the most significant, measurable impact of its partnerships among its participants and community over a sustained period, not just a single build season. The winner is able to demonstrate progress towards First's mission of transforming our culture. The recipient team will be invited to the district championship where it will compete for the first impact award against winners from other qualifying events and compete with their robot. I got to give these guys just a second to hand the trophies to the actual folks because I might be going a little fast. But let's pause to consider these small and mighty pups of the North. They have a howling good time engaging communities close to home and afar, whose robot in and unlike Wiley fashion will not be caught by Anvil or Acme Trap. Join me in congratulating Team 3603. It's your Cyber Coyotes. I especially want to thank the teams who are staying at the moment and clapping. It is so appreciated. All right, let's put the impact video up on the screen.
They have always been curious creatures. They have a knack for finding a way to survive. Now the Kaids have discovered the wonderful world of robotics and began to create their own mechanical marvel. Now they're finding a way to do more than just survive. They are the Cyber Coyotes of Reed City. Sometimes mistaken for coyotes. The Cyber Coyotes make their home in northern Michigan, 71 miles from the nearest large city, despite being a town of less than 3,000. They strive to reach everyone they can through family nights, a school function where they encourage elementary students to take a look into the inner workings of their team, promoting the core values of FAST and the core values of their pack. They host community nights, where they let the children control the robot themselves, with their very own FSU Einstein division team to assist them. The Coyotes make use of the freaking summer month by organizing a golf outing for many of the big and small businesses in Reed City. They also participate in the local Crossroads Festival, getting children hands-on with their robot, and painting faces to keep kids engaged in their work, getting all ages engaged in the wonderful world of robotics. They are the Cyber Coyotes of Reed City.
Congratulations to the Cyber Coyotes. Thank you all for coming. Have a nice night.
Alexander Michael Farah to the scoring table, please. Alexander Michael Farah to the scoring table.